skinny one?
I'm going to give you your marker.
I want that skinny.
The first thing I want you to do, we're going to go over some words. Royal. We're going to go over some words, write it, and then we'll show it and share. Ready?
It poked me.
I'm sorry. You ready to write? Show me the word
I think so.
and.
Oh, and.
I like peanut butter and jelly.
I don't need to look at yours.
That's okay. Just write it. No, Loyal. Well, no, our seats are here. We never walk around for this. Just write the word and. You don't need to turn it. I can read it upside down, but thank you. Okay, I'm getting ready to show you. Did you get it?
Hey,
You all got it. Good. Erase
You can
it.
do like A-N.
Let's see if we can do the next one a little quicker.
Ain't nobody.
Show me the word is. She is smart, and so is he.
Come on, nobody's gonna stop.
3, 2, 1. Yes.
That
You
even
guys are very smart.
That don't look like it. It looks
You
like a
egg, Loyal.
question mark.
Who's the teacher?
You.
Okay. I got it.
Her.
No, if I need her to fix a letter, I'll make sure I tell her. Last word, I think you'll know. Not. Not. My dog did not listen to me when he ate my chicken. Not. Look at your not.
We don't do
Change-
it. I'm
change
gonna
it, guys?
add. I meant to put.
I know. It's okay. All right, everybody, erase that word not. Write it one more time. Because it took a little extra thinking. Can you make your T look like a T with 2 straight lines? Make it the way it would look like in a book,
Like
please.
this.
Thank you. Good. All right, now here's your new
Y'all
word.
messed up. I didn't.
Here's your new word. Put your cap on your marker.
Any word you're gonna give us is easy.
Hand me the marker.
Give us Tay, and I know it's hard.
Come here. It doesn't twist, it just pops.
Tay. Tay.
This new word is very. Say very.
Very.
Thank you. All right. Here's your first letter.
Yay.
Then we need an. It
This don't-
sounds like an A, but it's gonna look like an E. So put this next.
But this don't stay.
It does. Stick.
No, it doesn't. It's not. You can have it.
It's
You need an R.
R.
You
You're
gotta, you
right.
gotta,
Well, I'll
red
put the
one.
V down. I do not. And then the last letter in very
E.
sounds like an E, but it looks like a Y. It's like happy or a baby. Put that word very there.
Ew. Very.
All right. Run your finger under that word and let me see you slow check
You are
it.
very smart.
Let me see you slow
That's
check
cricket.
it.
That's cricket.
Sweetheart.
I'm making it straight.
No. Do it. Say very.
Very.
Point your finger under what's first. Point your finger under what's first. Thank you. Point your finger under what's second. Under what's next. Under what's next. And under what's last.
E.
All right, so
Very.
build it back. First, next, last. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
What the?
Last time, we really want to learn this word. First, next, last.
We're never gonna forget this one. I saw this word in a book before.
Slow check your word with your finger under it. Look with your eyes on it.
Very.
Eyes on it. Let me hear you.
Very.
Very good. Now, write that word very.
Yeah, my favorite one again.
Write that word very.
I don't need to look at it.
Good. I would rather you didn't. I think that would be better. Let's see how it's locked in your brain.
Done.
Let's see.
There.
Don't spin it. I can see it. Did you get it?
But she
Did
did
you?
cursive.
That's okay. Did you get it?
I'm doing cursive.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay, then I need your marker. We're done. Erase your board.
Why?
Well, erase it. We're cleaning it
That
up.
was easy.
Well, I know now we're going to go look at this new book I got.
What the? I bet very is very. I bet. Wait.
Try that again. Thank you. You have your board?
Actually, that was me that did this. That was me, not mine.
Let me have your marker. Good. Now, This story is called The Manatee.
The manatee of weed.
Have you all ever heard of a manatee before? Okay, a manatee is a fish that lives in the water. Sometimes
It
people,
looks like oh.
hold on, let me tell you a little bit and then you tell me. Some people call it like it's not like, some people call it a sea cow. And the mom is actually called a cow and the babies are called calves, just like regular cows. What were you gonna say?
Looks like a wally.
A wally?
No, you know that little thing that be swimming in the ocean? I forgot.
Oh, like a dolphin or a whale?
It's kind of.
It lives in ocean water like that, but up near the ground, up near the shore. Yes,
Yes, a whale.
Does it eat fish?
it eats plants.
Oh yeah, I
Like
know
the
one
plants
of those.
that live in the water. All right, Sakura's raising her hand.
Isn't it like one of those like beavers? Cause it got one of those
It's got that flat tail that helps it move. It does have a tail like a beaver. So in this story, this manatee shares the water with people who drive boats. And one day, there's a person driving a boat that will almost hit this manatee. And we are going to read the story about how this manatee was able to stay safe. Okay?
He went under the grass to start eating.
That is a good plan. It could do. Let's look through our pictures first. When you get it, turn to the very first page in the book.
Oh yeah, I want to.
I just handed it to you. And look at the very first page in the book.
Ew, that's nasty.
What's nasty on it?
See that brown stuff?
Well, it's just because he's a grayish brown color. Look at pages 2 and 3. Look at pages 2 and 3. What do you see
it really
here?
does show you.
I know, but go back a page because we're on 2 and 3. Perfect, just like right here. What is going on
I
here?
don't have a tour.
He's swimming in the
I
water.
don't have no tour.
Who's swimming in the water?
The
Manatee.
Manatee.
The manatee
And
is
he's
swimming in the
touching
water.
his eyes.
He's just kind of swimming around. Yeah,
He's
they're real
touching
slow.
his little chest right there.
You see all the plants down here? That he likes
He's
to
like,
eat
he's
on.
like, yum, yum, yum. Let me touch my throat because I want.
And remember I told you he's a slow swimmer, right? Say
I
slow.
really like that.
slow swimmer.
No, say slow.
Slow.
I hear a blend at the start of slow. What 2 letters do we need at the start of slow?
S-O-L.
Listen. Say slow.
But
Slow.
Say slow.
slow.
What 2 letters are slow?
S-L.
What 2 letters are slow?
S-L.
S-L. Find the word slow on page 3. Put your finger under it. It starts with an S-L. That's the blend we heard. Point under it when you find it.
Right there.
Right here. Slow. That's right.
Slow.
That's right. All right,
Hey,
keep
now
going.
it's time to see that boat.
Oh, man. What's going on here?
The boat is coming.
The boat is coming. Look at that big water behind it, the wake. That means the boat's going pretty fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting
It can't even go underwater fast.
We built that word very earlier, and very is on page 4. Find that word very that you all just learned.
Where
We'll
is
even-
Barry? I don't see no Barry.
Right
Look,
here.
start at the top and go across.
Very.
Slow check it.
This
Very.
Slow check it. Say very.
That is not very. I had
Okay,
a
Loyal, if you're not going to do the work, say very.
very.
Thank you. Turn the page.
Yay.
Oh, no. Where is the boat headed?
It's heading to his head.
Right toward him, right? Say toward.
Toward.
Toward has a part in it that you know, and I'm just going to show it to you. It's a long word, and it's kind of long. It's kind of funny looking. But it's got the word to in the beginning of it.
Yeah,
See if you can find the word toward on page 6.
Y'all should look at this.
See if you can find the word toward on page 6. It starts with a T-O. Heaven, he's going to have to find it on his own. Slow check that word toward. See it? Say toward.
Toward.
Toward is kind of a funny word. Yep, the boat is coming toward the manatee. I hope he can stay safe.
He can't even go under the water because he's too slow.
He might be too slow to go under real quick. Yeah.
It's coming toward his head.
Let's turn the page. Oh no. The manatee is too slow.
He said to go under the water.
He cannot get out of the way. I think Sakura was right. He cannot go down quick enough. You think the boat will hit the manatee?
No, it moved.
It's going to hit his head though.
You think it will? Turn the page.
It's not.
Because the boat goes so fast.
No, it didn't hit him.
Did it hit him or did it move?
It moved.
It zipped by real quick. Somehow it moved just out of the
Yeah,
way.
this went straight.
Yeah, we were lucky, weren't we? Or manatee was lucky. And then turn the page. There's the manatee, and he swims
He's safe.
slowly away. Now you found slow earlier. I think you can find slowly on this page because it's got that big part slow in it that
I
you
got
know.
it. It got a Y
Check
at the
it.
end.
Slowly.
There's too much.
Which one is slowly?
It's right
Slow or slow? Which one says slow? I don't see a slow over there.
See, there's an L right here.
Look. Slowly.
It's
Good.
so it don't have two L's.
All right.
It's like-
Listen here. Because I'm going to put you at your own tables to read and I'm going to come around. So listen.
Oh,
Oh, I need bodies ready. When you're reading, I want you, if a word is tricky, if there's a word you're working on, slow check it and then go back to reread and make sure your try made
read
sense.
it with you right now.
Listen, when you're reading, I want you to go back and reread. Check it with your finger and then go back to reread. That's one way you can help yourself. Now, Heaven, please move to the green table with your book. I'm going to start with you in just 1 second.
Oh, I want to go to the green table.
Well, you're not. You're going to go to the blue table. So go to the blue table with your book, and I'm going to read with you after Heaven. No, because you're reading the manatee book, honey. That's why we're here today. All right, you stay here. I'm going to read with you last. So if you get, listen, if you get through with this book before I get to you, read it again. All right? Good job.
A manatee
The manatee.
swimming
The manatee.
in the water. The manatee is a slow swimmer. A boat is coming. The boat is going over.
You know what? That word is tricky because this word tricked you. So let's start over and make that first part.
A boat is coming. The boat is going over.
Make that part. Let's go back. Pop it out. The boat is going.
There.
How's that boat moving? We talked about this word. We built it with magnets, and we know about this boat. He's got big waves. What would make sense? He's going very, and now look here. Very
Fast.
There we go. Good work. Now let's go back to reread and make sure it all works.
A boat is coming. The boat is going very fast.
Good. Next time you keep working on a tricky word, don't forget to go back to reread. I'm going to go read with
The
you
boat
after
is coming. Fast. And the manatee is slow.
Hey, this was awesome.
Bye.
I came up just as you were breaking through that word. You went fast. Now, you worked hard on it. Let's go back and reread and make sure that was really right.
The boat is fast and the manatee is slow.
So was fast right? It was right. You crashed through that word just beautifully. Keep going. Don't forget to reread when you have to do that.
The manatee is too slow.
But we talked about how slow he was, right? The manatee is too slow. Keep going. You know this word?
Can.
Do you see that in there? Do you know this? Right. Do you know this word? We wrote it.
Not.
Oh, so do you see that? Let's put them together then. He. Say that bit. Say that.
Caught.
Say that part. You know. Cannot.
Cannot
You can read again if you're done because we're getting ready to meet that cup. Okay.
get under
Let's go back and reread. He cannot get out
Of the way.
He cannot get out of the way.
Is the boat coming to heat?
That doesn't make sense, does it? It kind of looks right, but you know this word. What's that word you know? It. So just add a in the front.
Is
Yeah.
hit
Hit. Is the boat
is the boat coming to hit the manatee?
Yeah, except for it's not coming. What's that word?
Coming?
No, what's this word?
Go.
Go. So what's that word? Is the boat going?
Going.
Yep. Okay, what I want you to do also though is don't forget to reread when you work on tricky words. Got it? Okay, we're gonna talk about that word cannot and hit. You did a good job with that.
The boat
When we get to the group.
zoom by the boat.
You did the right thing though. You went back to reread. Did you say zooms at first? You know what? This word means the same as zooms and it even starts the same as zooms. Say this much. Z. So the boat z. Say this much. It's weird. Z. Let's go back. The boat z. Oh, now let's add the next part. Zip. We got the p. Zip.
Zip.
And then we add the S. Zip.
Zips.
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 Go back.
The boat zip by the boat did not hit the mantis.
Manatee. Turn the page. Let's see what happens. While she's finishing up, you guys come back. Come back.
Manatee. One time we never could read the junior swim.
I got it for you. Yeah, what'd you say? Manatee.
Swim. Slowly.
Anyway, that was perfect. I have a question for you. We know that the manatee didn't get hit. We knew that when we were looking through the pictures. Why do we think the manatee did not get hit? What were some predictions? What are some guesses? Loyal.
Because the boat turned it.
Because the boat turned at the last minute. I like that you would. That kind of makes sense to me with the pictures we saw. Did anybody have a different idea on how come the manatee didn't end up getting hit? Heaven?
Because the boat is zoomed, but it didn't hit the manatee.
So maybe it turned out of the way real quick too. I think that was a good. Do you have a guess? What?
When I was trying to get on zoom, it was kind of like hard to me. So I went back 3 times, and you came. I was trying to ask you for help. But it was kind of hard.
You know what though? I'm going to talk about something great you each all did, and we're going to start with you. When I left you all to read, you all were told if you get into a tricky spot to reread. When I came over here, you had tried rereading The Boat Zips about 3 times, and I thought that was excellent. That was really good. Loyal and I were talking. We were working on this page about how the manatee cannot get out of the way. And this word cannot was a little tricky. So we broke it into 2 pieces, 2 parts. I said, you know this part? What is it?
Can.
And I said,
I said it.
I know, hold on. And then I wrote this, and I said, you know this part, what does this word say? Stop. What does this say? Not. So then, in the book, we were able to break it. I covered up this part, said say that much, and he said can.
Not.
The other word that was right here was the one hit. The word hit. It was, he did something so smart. He said, is the boat going to heat? And then he looked at me and he went, no, because he knew that didn't make any sense. but we found the part he knew. What part did you know and hit? What little word? Remember what I wrote? What did you know?
It.
It.
Like Pennywise.
And then we just did hit. Yeah.
Pennywise.
The last person I want to talk to you about is Heaven. Heaven did the best work with that word very. It was tricky, but she went back to reread. Didn't you, Heaven? And we were learning the word very today. So to end, I'm going to give you your markers or your magnets again. I want you guys to each build the word very in front of you. Not your job. Oh no, you gotta let me do my job though, buddy.
I know how to spell very.
Good first. Next.
E-R.
Next.
What?
And last. Build it. Let me see
Done.
it. No, make it in the right way facing you. Just say it in the normal voice. Say very.
Very. There we go.
That's not right. Make them all the right way. Make them face you. Build it back. I heard you read it. Read it.
Very.
Good.
V.
Last time. Go.
R-Y. Very.
Did you all get it?
Yes.
Let's not make them all spaced apart, or else somebody's gonna think it's different words. Good work. Let me give you your swell smell. Hard work today.